Hey guys, Zach here. The app had some connection issues at the start of this ride, but the speedometer jumps up about 25 seconds into the video. I want to start out by saying, while I do prefer the XR, I still love this Pint. It's super fun to ride, has a special place in my heart, but man, does it struggle with wind resistance, especially when comparing it to the XR. This commute to work was done on a windy day, and so I decided to show you guys a pushback counter on my ride. Yes, most of the pushback was from me pushing 15 miles an hour, and some of the pushback was hard to see on camera. I may even look like I'm just braking, but it definitely was pushback. Some of them just didn't look as intense on camera, but I felt it the whole ride. I usually don't get pushback until about 15 miles an hour on Skyline, but I was getting it at like 12 or 13 miles an hour when there was wind resistance pushing on me. I'm usually riding about 14 to 17 miles an hour casually on the XR with no pushback at all, so it was pretty frustrating to me with that pushback on the Pint. Really, I needed to focus more on just going slow, having fun carving on the Pint instead of trying to do my regular XR commute routine, but I want to repeat myself. No matter how frustrated I was, I still love this little guy. The Pint's so awesome. At this point, I tried a little off-road. During the transition to the grass, I guess I lifted my foot off of one of the foot pad sensors too much, and I got this alert. I do like how it says what speed it was at. It said at 13.9 miles an hour. I typically have notifications off, and I guess I forgot to turn them off, and so the alert stayed up the whole rest of the video. Now, I definitely prefer the XR for off-road, but this little guy actually did super good through that little bumpy grass section. Once I got to the sidewalk, I didn't really experience any pushback because the wind was no longer in my face, and I was riding a little slower on the uneven, curvy sidewalk. It was super fun. I'm usually only about 2 to 3 miles an hour faster on this part on my commute on the XR. Basically, as soon as I was back on the open road, I hit pushback again. I didn't realize how riding the XR so much got me used to that 17 to 18 miles an hour on smooth straightaways. So sometimes little bursts of speed are fun, and the XR just handled it a lot better than the Pint. Here at the end, I think I accidentally lifted one of the foot pad sensors up again, and as I was braking, I guess it deactivated the board and I fell. Time for work.